All right, welcome back to Weekend Opinions. I am your host, Estevan and here with me, like always, is our special guest, Coulter Barnes.
We've been over this. Not a special guest.
I'd have to disrespectfully disagree with you on that one.
Okay.
So, special guest, do you have a joke for us today?
As always. And it's almost Halloween, so, we got to get in the mood. So, why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Okay. I got it.
Took you a minute.
All right, so today we thought we would do something a little bit different. I got a suggestion from one of my friends. So we're gonna do.
Is this a trustworthy friend?
I mean, no, but so they suggested that we. So there's like a trend right now, like they're like roasting. It's the blank, for me. And so he suggested we do that. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do for the first few minutes of the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
down to do that.
All right. I'll go first.
Okay.
It's the living in America and playing hockey for me.
Okay. I see. It's the being Hispanic and trying to play basketball for me.
Can we go there? Can we make those kind of jokes?
I don't know.
No, it's fun. It's fun. No, don't worry about it. All right. It's the not being able to choose one favorite football team for me. Mr. Seahawks and Cowboys.
It's the overanalyzing every Marvel movie for me.
It's the overanalyzing every DC movie for me.
Ooh. Got him. It's the I've never seen Star Wars until 2 years ago for me.
All right. It's the this isn't easy. It's the
I'm just too perfect. You can't roast me.
It's hard. Oh, it's the being the special guest on the podcast for me.
It's the stuck-up attitude for me.
It's the being from Canada but not be nice for me.
Well, I have lived in America. It's the influence. It's you. It's the pretending to be a Hufflepuff for me.
It's the not accepting me as a Hufflepuff for me, considering Hufflepuffs like everyone. No, that's not a Hufflepuff quality culture.
No. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if I can get one last one in here. Hmm. I don't know.
I have one more. It's the
You
being wrong-handed for me.
wrong-handed. Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Unless you got any more, I'm good.
It's the letting a hockey player beat you at basketball for me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Happened one time, but sure.
gonna still beat you. So
Okay.
never letting you live that down, Esteban.
All right. All right. Well, that was a fun uh diversion from what we normally do.
Hmm. Never doing that again. For the record.
We weren't very good at that.
No.
All right.
No, we're
So
not.
actually, you did bring up something I thought would be fun to talk about today. Hogwarts houses.
Yes. What exactly about Hogwarts has?
Well, so I am officially transferring houses. I am now a Hufflepuff.
You're
Or
not
well, I've
allowed to
always
transfer houses. That's not how this
no.
works.
I've always been a Hufflepuff according to Pottermore. I am now officially saying I'm Hufflepuff.
I just you can't transfer. That's not how that
I didn't
works.
transfer. I decided to accept my Hufflepuffness.
I don't think you're a Hufflepuff though. We've been over this.
Loyal, trustworthy,
Eh,
hardworking, work ethic.
eh. No. None of those, Esteban.
Okay, okay.
No, I'm kidding. I just, you were pretty close to Ravenclaw, I think. More of a Ravenclaw, in my opinion.
I mean, maybe, but eh. So so yeah, I wanted to say that, but also what I thought might be cool is if we sorted um sorted characters from other things into Hogwarts houses, like say what we would think characters from other franchises would be.
That would be fun. I agree with that. I think we can I think we
Okay,
could do that.
okay,
So
so
what's the first franchise you want to go into?
let's start with Star Wars. Because
All right.
I've seen people do stuff for Marvel before. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anyone do it for Star Wars.
All right. I think Star Wars might be a little more difficult because I don't know, just some of the characters to me might seem to like not quite fit into a house, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So I think we got to go with the first one, Anakin and slash Darth Vader, right?
So hold on.
What house?
First we got to establish, are Anakin and Vader the same character?
No, they are
Okay,
not.
okay. So Anakin.
I'm just saying we do Anakin and Darth Vader. This is just like since they're, connected
Well,
for
let's just
the
start with Anakin first.
Okay.
Okay. So Anakin. That's an interesting one. Let's see what motivates Anakin.
I'd say Gryffindor.
I don't know. I'm
He's
leaning
highly
towards
loyal. He's brave.
loyal is a Hufflepuff trait.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm
But I
thinking
mean, it also is a Gryffindor trait too. Like
not
if
as
you look
much though.
but it is. If you look at like what it means to be a Gryffindor and all the characters throughout it, they're It's Gryffindor, I think, a little bit
I was
too. But
I was thinking either Hufflepuff or Slytherin because he's super ambitious.
mm,
Like and like he's so that's a
but he's kind of
Slytherin.
brash and brave, and like he rushes
Yeah,
into things
yeah.
without
He's not really
thinking.
cunning. You're right. You're right. He's not really cunning. He'll just rush into it.
Well, like
Slytherin wouldn't really do that.
he can be, but like he does like just typically take on problems head first.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking Gryffindor, you know?
Although I would say the biggest thing for him, the reason he does everything is loyalty or like
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
or
loyalty to Padme, Ahsoka.
his mom. Well, but then he
Yeah.
but then he betrays everyone at the end. But
Yes,
so
but
yeah, yeah,
that's
I'm
like,
gonna say
but
that
that's
eliminates
only.
Hufflepuff. I agree with you now. Gryffindor, Gryffindor. He's a Gryffindor.
Uh-huh.
Like even
And
though
then
at that point he's Vader, um, like the fact that he ever became Vader eliminates Hufflepuff.
mhm.
You're right. Yeah. So I'm
Okay,
I'm
and
with you on that one.
what about Vader? I
Vader.
think I could give him a Slytherin.
I don't know. What's Vader? What motivates Vader? Does Vader have a personality?
That is true.
Like, like you're just saying Slytherin because he's the bad guy. Not all Slytherins
No,
are
that's
bad
not
guys.
why. That's not why. Like if you read like legends or canon, he is pretty cunning. He doesn't nec but you're right, he doesn't necessarily have a motivation.
Mhm. Like he's not at all ambitious. Like he doesn't want to take Palpatine's job at all.
Yeah, he did. He does.
He does.
Yeah, especially like if in the Last Jedi, he um he they can like kill Palpatine and take over. So
Okay. Oh,
I mean, he's it just it really depends. I think about some of the characters, it'd be hard to fit into a
yeah,
house. Some of them don't necessarily have a good like you can't really tell. You don't have a
yeah,
good sense about
yeah. For Vader,
um
I don't know enough about his his personality and his character to say.
hmm yeah. But I think that let's see. So what about Palpatine?
Palpatine. That one's easy. He's a Slytherin. Eh,
Or
or what?
oh he's I was thinking maybe a Ravenclaw a little bit.
Eh. Ambition. Ambition drives him completely. Like
He's a little
also,
bit of a Ravenclaw. Yeah.
he's basically Voldemort. Like
Mm-hmm.
doesn't want to die.
Good at this.
Wants to rule the galaxy. Like
Uh-huh.
he's 100% Slytherin.
Yeah.
The
You're
worst
right.
qualities of Slytherin.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who Padme?
Padme. Hmm.
I say Gryffindor.
I'd say either Gryffindor or Slytherin. She's pretty cunning though. Like in episode one, doesn't she come up
What?
with like a plan to like get to sneak in like with them without them finding them.
Yeah, but I feel like more like she exhibits more Ravenclaw qualities if we're gonna talk about like being clever and smart.
Well, but then she's also uh
I wouldn't say she's necessarily cunning. Like
yeah.
she's smart, but like
Well, no, the thinking on her feet, coming up with the plan, that kind of stuff.
true,
And then being
true,
in the Senate, that's ambition.
true, true, true. So yeah, maybe it's Slytherin or Gryffindor.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Slytherin.
Okay, R2D2.
Hufflepuff,
Me
100%.
too. I think Hufflepuff. I was gonna say Hufflepuff.
Uh-huh. C3PO.
C3PO. Let's see. He's very scared all the time. I'd
Yeah,
say Hufflepuff because he's loyal enough to go into the fire despite being afraid.
I disagree. I'd say Ravenclaw for sure for him. Like his entire personality is him being smart.
Yes, but also if you like I said, like he's terrified like a lot of the time. Like he doesn't like going into all these adventures that the people are going into, yet he continuously goes into those adventures
Yeah,
despite the fact that he's terrified, which exhibits loyalty.
yeah, but like I don't I don't think that's the main thing. Like I'm gonna have to say
If it weren't
Ravenclaw.
for
Like,
that loyalty, though, C3PO wouldn't be in like he would have been in like a couple of movies.
yeah,
It's like
but
then he wouldn't have stuck it out when it got hard, you know? Like
I mean, just because someone has some loyalty, I wouldn't say loyalty is his
I wouldn't
defining.
say it's some, I'd say it's a lot of loyalty.
Like to, I'd say he has a lot of loyalty to R2D2, but not towards everyone else necessarily.
That's not true.
Like R2D2 is pretty much the reason he does most stuff. Most stuff. Now by the end of the saga, he has some character growth and like he basically sacrifices himself for Rey and and all of them. But for the majority of the movies, the only one he's really loyal to is Luke and R2D2.
He's also loyal to Padme and
I mean, but like not to the same
Leia.
extent. Like it's just like, oh, these are my
I
friends.
disagree. I disagree because throughout like even like the Clone Wars shows, he consistently is helping and like there for Padme when she needs it.
Yeah, yeah, that is correct. I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one.
That's fine. That's fine. This is what we're all about.
All right. Luke.
Luke. I'm gonna say
I have no idea.
I want to say Ravenclaw, but I don't know for like
Is he smart?
yeah, I do think, and he like opens the school like to try and re-establish the Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but that he kind of does that out of like responsibility. He does that because like he feels because he's the last Jedi, so he feels like he needs to pass it on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this one's hard. It's hard to put him in a place. What about Leia?
Or hold on, let's stay on Luke for a little bit.
Okay, Luke.
I'd say definitely not Slytherin.
Uh-uh.
He's not really ambitious at all. If he was ambitious, he wouldn't have retired and gone to the island.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Not because he almost killed Ben Solo and he became Kylo Ren.
yeah, well, yeah, but like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I would say, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Hufflepuff because he is really loyal to his friends. And no, Hufflepuff 100% because here's what. Okay. So so he wants more than anything else at the beginning of the series to leave Tatooine, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to join the rebellion. He wanted to become a pilot, all that stuff. He wanted um, off the planet, right? But he didn't leave the planet. Like legally, he could have. He was an adult, right? He didn't need um, his uncle's permission, but because he was loyal to his family, he stayed and helped them with with the uh, with the chores and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only reason he did leave, because at first he told Obi-Wan, no, I have to stay. The only reason he did leave in the first place was because the stormtroopers killed them.
True. True. I can see that.
And then in Empire, when he's in the swamp with Yoda, Yoda's like, "Don't leave. Let your you can't help your friends. If you leave now, you'll fall to the dark side. You have to let whatever happens to them, even if that means they die." And he's like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to save them," because he's loyal. So
True.
Hufflepuff, I'd say that's his big thing. Now,
Uh-huh.
the only thing against that is this in the sequels when he almost killed Ben. So,
Yeah, but not everything's gonna add up. Like, not all the actions
right,
are gonna be 100% the traits of a house.
right, yeah. But I'm gonna say Hufflepuff on that one.
Okay. Let's see. Leia. Go with the
Gryffindor?
twins. Yep.
Yeah,
Gryffindor.
pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solo.
Ben. Slytherin. A
See it?
hundred.
I can see Slytherin.
100%. Yeah, like because he is super ambitious.
And cunning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Chewbacca, Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff easily. Oh,
Yep.
Han. We forgot about
I
Han.
just said Han.
Huh?
I said Han Solo. You said Ben Solo.
Oh, I got confused. I thought you
Han
said Ben
Solo.
Solo. I
I
heard
said
Ben
Han
Solo.
Solo.
My bad, my bad. Okay. Han,
Ben Solo. Kylo Ren, yeah.
Kylo Ren.
Han Solo. Han Solo, I think, could also be Slytherin.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. He's not a
Right?
Hufflepuff. Or Gryffindor. What about
Could
Gryffindor?
be
He's
a
very
little bit of
arrogant.
a Gryffindor.
He's very
He
arrogant.
could be a Gryffindor.
He's not that brave though.
You're right.
Like,
I mean,
yeah, Slytherin.
um, who else?
So Ben, we said Slytherin.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan, huh?
Ravenclaw.
Yes. Yep. Ravenclaw. I agree.
Yoda.
Yoda.
Would he be
Also
a Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot someone from the prequels. Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw.
Yes. I think maybe Slytherin a little bit because I don't know if
Maybe.
he's more cunning um, than he is smart, but Ravenclaw I think is the better answer.
Hmm. And then there was what about Jar Jar Binks?
Uh, he's a squib. He doesn't get to go to Hogwarts.
No, no
No,
house.
no house. He doesn't get to go.
Um,
Okay.
okay. You want to do the sequels?
Yeah. Let's start with Ray.
Ray, what do you think? Slytherin?
I agree because like she's almost bent. Like there,
Uh-huh.
she was this close to like uh agreeing with
Joining.
him and joining him and rolling the galaxy. Like, yeah,
And then there's Finn. I would say Hufflepuff.
easily yes.
Poe, Gryffindor.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. He's basically a Han Solo but braver.
Uh-huh. And arrogant. He's also arrogant as
Right?
well,
Yeah,
so
that's why I said he's Han
yeah.
Solo but braver.
Yeah. Um, that's really all the main characters, right?
Um, yeah. There's I don't know. No, that's pretty much it.
Darth Maul, Slytherin. It's kind of easy.
I haven't watched the Clone Wars, so I can't say for him.
I can. Slytherin.
Yeah, all I know about Maul is the what 20 minutes he was on the screen for episode 1 and then Solo a Star Wars story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big character. You should really look into that.
Yeah.
This
Mando. What about Mando?
Mando. Um, I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
mean, like I don't feel like we've got like I know there's been a season out,
Uh-huh.
but I don't feel like there's quite enough we know about him to really decide because he's exhibited like honestly all of the traits I think like
Yeah,
he's
because
exhibited loyalty and bravery.
uh-huh.
You know, he's also exhibited
Smart.
being a bit cunning and ambition and being smart. Like
Yeah. I
he's
don't know
exhibited.
which one wins out. He's brave, he's loyal to Baby Yoda, he's like ambitious and cunning because he's a bounty hunter.
Uh-huh.
He's smart, although I'd probably say that's the least likely house,
Yeah,
Ravenclaw.
yeah.
Um,
It's just hard to tell which one
yeah,
wins out.
yeah.
Situation.
I can't say yet. Gotta wait until
I just
October 30th.
uh-huh. I thought of one other character, Lando Calrissian.
Oh,
I
he's
say
Gryffindor.
Slytherin. Gryffindor. He's cunning and he's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's also brave, and
Yeah,
and he has like the Gryffindor cockiness.
yeah. I think both. It might be a split
Yeah,
between Slytherin and Gryffindor for him.
yeah.
Who knows? Only J.K. Rowling can tell us.
Nope. She's not the author. Daniel Radcliffe
I know
is.
she is. I'm
Daniel
Daniel Rad
Radcliffe wrote Harry
Daniel
Potter.
Radcliffe. That's what I meant. I
Only
I
he
don't know why I
knows.
said. That's why I don't know why I said J.K. Rowling. I meant Daniel
Who even
Radcliffe.
is that? I've never heard of this person.
Um, I think I don't even know. I heard the name somewhere. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I think we covered Star Wars. I think that's pretty good. Let's go. Let's go Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson. Okay.
Okay. Let's start with the. Let's start with Percy. What do you
Griffin.
think? Gryffindor. Ooh, really? Very
Yeah.
interesting take. I disagree strongly. Hufflepuff.
Okay.
He is 100% a Hufflepuff. I will go to the grave on this one.
Okay.
What? So Percy Jackson. So in Percy Jackson, all the like demigods have fatal flaws. So Percy's like it's a flaw that like could eventually get them killed. Is basically how it works. So Percy's is loyalty. He's way too loyal. Um, in one of the books, Athena told him, "You would let the world burn to save a friend," and that's true. He would do that. Like he is loyal to a fault, and if that's not Hufflepuff, what is?
True. No, I can see that.
And
What
like
about
in every book in the first series, pretty much uh, his goal for each of them is saving someone he loves. Like book one wants to save his mom, doesn't care about the lightning bolt. Book two, trying to save Grover, doesn't, and also the camp. I mean, but he's loyal to the camp, so he's also trying to save the camp. Book three, trying to save Annabeth. Book four, trying to save the camp again. And then book five, I mean, now that one's just a big battle, but like the first three, trying to save
I
his
can see that.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's why
what
I
about
said that.
Annabeth?
Annabeth, I'd say Slytherin.
Okay. I was thinking maybe a little bit of Ravenclaw.
No, she does have some. A lot of I feel like most people would say Ravenclaw, but she you have to remember, uh, even though she's super smart, she isn't the best student. Like Percy, she's been kicked out of a bunch of schools. Like, she has ADHD and
But that doesn't mean you're not smart.
right, no, but she's more street smart, cunning, thinking fast, boom, 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 less book smart. Hey, she knows a ton about Greek mythology, which is true, but she's better at on the battlefield, boom, 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 knowing what to do, coming up with a plan, that kind of stuff. That's cunning. And then also her fatal flaw is hubris, which so hubris, that means she thinks that she can do anything better than everyone else. The example given in the book is she thinks that given the chance, she could design Manhattan better than anyone, including the gods.
Yeah.
And so I'd say that is definitely a Slytherin thing.
I see that.
And then if Percy's Hufflepuff and Annabeth is Slytherin, then they're just the perfect Hufflepuff Slytherin duo. So that
Rover.
Grover, Grover, not Gryffindor, not
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin. Yeah, Hufflepuff.
I figured.
Yeah, Chiron, Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I see that.
Nico.
Nico. Ooh. Let's see.
That seems like the easy answer. Yeah, Slytherin. I don't know. It just feels like. But does he? I mean, is he ambitious?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Kinda.
I don't. Yeah. Um. hmm. I would go Gryffindor for him. I would go
Okay.
Gryffindor because, like, I Slytherin is like I feel where most people, like, if you were asked 3 seconds, go what house is Nico in, everyone would just say Slytherin because of like how everyone how he's how he looks, like he's like the association between Slytherin and like kind of being evil, and he's Hades' kid, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see
but
that.
I don't think that actually uh, describes him best. I would say Gryffindor. He's brave. He stands up to Hades. He's brave. I'd say that's his main
Yeah,
thing.
fair enough.
And then let's see. Tyson
Ooh, I
Hufflepuff.
don't. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
Hufflepuff.
loyal to Percy. Loyal to Annabeth.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Hufflepuff, definitely.
Um. Let's see. Oh, what about the Olympians? Zeus, Slytherin.
Slytherin,
Yeah. Oh, we forgot someone. People are gonna be upset at us. Clarice,
Clarice. Ooh, I don't know.
Gryffindor. Her
Yeah,
whole
I could see that.
her whole thing's being brave.
Yeah, yeah. No, I see it.
Yeah.
What about
Um, Luke, did you say?
wait? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Luke.
Wait, is it
Luke, I would say he is probably hmm, definitely not Hufflepuff. That's out. I wouldn't say Ravenclaw either, because he got tricked by Kronos. Um, I'd say Slytherin, wouldn't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Back to the Olympians. Let's say
The
uh
good Zeus. What about Poseidon?
Poseidon. Hmm. Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I
Like
could see that.
yeah, like yeah. Out of all of them, that I'd say that's the closest one.
Yeah. And
Um,
then there's Hades.
Athena. Oh, Hades. Hades. Um,
Slytherin, right? No.
yeah, I wouldn't say Slytherin. I don't know. I don't know with Hades. And I'm trying to think, because I wouldn't call him Gryffindor. Definitely not Hufflepuff. Yeah, I'd say it would have to be Slytherin
Yeah.
out of all of them. Although I don't think any of them
That's
fit
the
him
one
very well.
that best.
Yeah.
True.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Athena. That one's easy.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw.
Gryffindor.
Wait, what?
Dang.
Hold on.
No,
What?
nothing. Don't even worry about it.
Did, hold on. The god of
She's
wisdom. The
brave.
god of wisdom.
She's
The
brave.
goddess of
I
wisdom.
get she's the goddess of wisdom, but what I'm saying, brave and a little arrogant. She's a little arrogant.
Yeah. Not. I mean, a little bit. Yeah. But I'd say if anything, I'm. It's Ravenclaw. Like, come on.
Fair enough.
I thought 100% we'd be on the same page for that one.
Guess not.
And then you come out of nowhere with Gryffindor, and I'm like, hold on. Okay.
Hey, you gotta have a different take on it. So it makes it interesting. And
Okay.
I'm not completely wrong. I'm not completely
You're not
wrong.
completely wrong, but eh. Okay, Aries.
Ooh.
We can eliminate Ravenclaw 100%. We can eliminate Gryffindor 100% because he is the opposite of brave in the books.
Did you say Slytherin?
Yeah, because definitely not Hufflepuff. So Slytherin, process of elimination.
He's not very loyal.
Yeah, so process of elimination is Slytherin.
Yeah. Then there's Artemis. She's loyal to her like well,
I'd say Gryffindor though. I'd say Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
What about Paula?
Hey, sorry everyone. We're having some technical difficulties. Coulter, are you back?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here.
He disappeared for a second. So what were you saying, Coulter?
Okay. I was saying well, Apollo.
Apollo. Ooh, that okay. No to Ravenclaw. No to
Yeah, I can
Slytherin.
no. Is he brave? And is
By
he
the
loyal?
he isn't very brave. But
Yeah.
by
Is he loyal to his sister? Would you say?
okay, so have you read Trials of Apollos?
No.
Trials of Apollo? The
No,
third series? No. So
no.
having read that, I would say he's a Hufflepuff because like by the end of the book, so at first, at the beginning, he's like he's really arrogant, like doesn't really care about anyone, like, you know, your typical Olympian. But as it progresses, he never really gets brave. He's still terrified all the time, although he does learn to like face his fears and stuff. But I'd say the big thing is his loyalty. Like by the end of it, I don't want to spoil it because the fifth book just came out this month, so I'm not going to say anything. But he is really loyal by the end of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say Hufflepuff. Going into that one, I was thinking Gryffindor, but thinking about the Trials of Apollo series, Hufflepuff is where I'd go.
Oh. I haven't read them, so I wouldn't really know.
Yeah. Dionysus.
Dionysus. Well, let's see here.
The wine dude.
Doesn't have very much ambition. Does he? Like, no.
No, he's lazy.
Is he? He's not very brave, really. I mean, like,
I don't know. I wouldn't call him cowardly.
he doesn't show any instances where he has to really show that he's brave.
Yeah.
Is he smart? He's drunk most of the time. So
well, technically, no. He's
Well, I
because
know he can't because
he's
the
he's
god of
no
wine
because of the
or god of
100 his 100-year punishment, him being stuck at Camp Half Blood. He's not allowed to have
sober.
wine.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just stuck in a um perpetual
He's
uh
he's he's drunk in his own like he's
he's like
just
hungover.
yeah.
He's perpetually
Yeah,
hungover.
it's like a yeah, that
He's
yeah, that
cranky. He's like
yeah.
out of it. He's just like,
I don't really think that fits him.
yeah, none of them really fit him. I agree. It's just, yeah. On to the next one. uh, Hera.
Hermes.
Oh, Hermes. Let's go Hermes.
Okay.
Hermes. Hufflepuff. Loyal to Luke. Loyal to the gods. Yeah.
See that.
Like, he's like, in the books, he's pretty family oriented. He like cares more than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Hera.
Ooh. What do you think?
Slytherin. I'm 100% Slytherin, having read what's it called? Heroes of Olympus, the second series.
I'm gonna
Definitely.
trust your judgment. I'm gonna trust your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who else is there?
Hephaestus.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think Hephaestus, he would
Right?
probably
To like the gods.
yeah, you're gonna have to repeat that. You were gone again.
You were gone, actually.
Oh, really? Well, actually, I think it was you.
So I was just as he's kind of loyal to the gods and Zeus, right?
He kind of. I wouldn't say that's his biggest trait. I'd say
Well, I know.
I would say
just
Ravenclaw for him. Like it is a different type of smarts, but like he's the god of the blacksmith. So like the forges, building
see that.
stuff. He's like an engineer. I would
Yeah,
go
you're
Ravenclaw
right.
with him.
You're right.
Okay. So let's stop with the gods real quick. So I know you haven't read Heroes of Olympus, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna touch on them real quick. That way everyone's happy and no
You
one's
do that.
like, you missed Leo. You didn't say anything about Leo. Because everyone loves Leo. I love Leo. Gotta do the Leo. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So Leo, he's pretty brave. He's pretty loyal. He's cunning, not that ambitious. But I'd say, like his father Hephaestus, I'd also put him in Ravenclaw. Just the smarts. It's just when like book smarts, not like doing smart things. He has him and Percy like mentally, like when they're together, their IQs just subtract. They're so stupid together. But like him building stuff like that, that's gotta be Ravenclaw. And then Jason, I'd say that's just an easy Gryffindor. He's brave, that kind of stuff. Let's go Hazel. She's Hufflepuff, loyal to Frank, that kind of stuff. Frank, he's pretty brave. He's not really cunning or ambitious, not too smart. I mean, he's not dumb. Either Hufflepuff or Gryffindor. I can't decide for him. Yeah, I can't decide for him. I maybe lean towards. Ooh, I'm gonna go with Gryffindor on that one. Barely.
Nice.
That's the 7, right? Annabeth, Percy, Leo, Jason, Frank, Hazel, and then Nico is like the 8th. And yeah, I know I didn't do Reina, but I think we should. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So
I think yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good for the sorting. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything interesting going on?
Okay. Nothing interesting, but I did want to say about Dak.
Oh yes, Dak. We definitely should talk about Dak. Man, that was brutal to watch. That was just terrible to witness. I was watching the game.
I know. I saw his ankle just has not been that way.
Yeah, so when I first saw it, like I saw that his foot was pointing the wrong way, but I was like kind of so let me walk you through. Let me backtrack a bit. So Dak
I watched
Dak and the Cowboys are playing the Giants. Hikes it, scrambles to his left, and then stiff arms a Giants defender, shoves him into the ground. The defender falls and like brings Dak. It's a legal tackle. It wasn't a dirty play at all.
Yeah.
So
he just fell on his ankle. Weird.
Brings Dak down by like the back area, almost a horse collar, like a legal horse collar is how you might describe it. He doesn't do anything that's not allowed. It's a completely it's a perfect tackle, like he's allowed to do. So Dak comes down, the weight is on his leg, and it just like crumbles, right? So then when they're showing Dak on the ground, I'm like, oh no, like man, he's clearly hurt. Like he's clearly in a lot of pain. So he first grabs his calf. So when I see him go straight to his calf, I'm thinking torn Achilles. He just tore his Achilles. No, not good. Like that was my first thought. That was my biggest worry, because like as bad as injury as he actually got, Achilles tear would have been way worse. Comparatively, a dislocated ankle and a compound fracture isn't nearly as bad as the Achilles tear, because Achilles tear could possibly end his career. Like that's a year-long recovery, and then you're never gonna come back to gain back the athleticism you once had
that you had before.
You're never gonna be 100%.
And they said actually he should only be out for about 6 months.
For 6 months,
surgery already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as bad as it could have been. Like it's still bad, and it obviously you don't want that to happen to him, but it's not as bad as it could have been.
Right, yeah. Because when I saw him grab that cap, I'm like, no. I did see the foot like crooked, but I thought like his shoe had just like partially came off and that his shoe was messed up. I didn't realize that it was dislocated and that he broke a bone. So when I first saw it, I thought,
Yeah.
oh, his
Well,
shoe's just
people
pointing
say
the
that
wrong
it
way.
might be a cramp. Did you hear Tony Romo say it might be a cramp when he was announcing?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear that. I don't, or I did. I probably
I
did
thought
hear
it was,
that. I don't remember that.
I just thought it was kind of funny, like his foot's facing the wrong way. He's like, it might be a cramp.
Well, let's put this in perspective. Tony Romo is the guy who broke his back in a preseason game. Like it's fractured. He fractured his back. Like, and then just got up, walked off to the sideline, and wanted to come back into the game. The only reason he didn't come back into the game is because the coaches were like, "No, we don't want you to get injured. Just sit down. You'll take a game off. It's one game." And then,
But a back is different than an ankle.
yeah, no, I'm just saying he he's clearly not a doctor. doesn't know how to diagnose injuries.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
but that's
but
kind of
yeah,
I just thought
no,
that was crazy because that was Alex Smith's game back from his big injury, and Dak Prescott got hurt the same day.
and in the
So,
same way,
you know,
it was the same kind of
yeah,
fracture.
yeah, they
Hmm.
just terrible.
Yeah. What? So when I was watching it, what I really liked. So Jason Garrett, when Dak was on the ground, the coach of the Giants, he used to coach the Cowboys. He came over and to Dak to check on Dak because like it was clearly a huge injury, and like I really thought that was great of him to, even though they're on separate teams, to come and check on him and be like
Yeah,
he was clearly upset that Dak was injured. Like that was pretty touching that he did that. Like
yeah,
Jason Garrett, terrible coach, but amazing guy. Amazing guy.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I
Like,
agree completely.
yeah. As I'm glad he was able to find another coaching job after Dallas, even though
Uh-huh.
especially since it's for the Giants.
Yeah,
uh, yeah. No, but seriously, that was terrible to watch. Like you could see all the players like Gallup, his hands were on his helmet. He's like in shock. He's like, no. And then Dak, that man is such a warrior. He tried to push his ankle back in place. Did you hear about that? He tried to
yeah,
put it back in place so he could keep playing.
yeah.
He actually might have messed it up a little bit more by trying to do that.
Oh well.
Yeah, but like, I say what you want about Dak. Like, I know some people
Yeah.
don't think he's any good, but the man's a warrior. Like, he's a leader. That's a leader. Like,
Uh-huh. For sure.
the way the players reacted, like you could tell like Dak's their guy. Dak is such a leader, such a warrior.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. Like even after that Monday night football game, the first game without Dak,
Mm-hmm.
just went all downhill.
Yeah,
You know.
it's a really good thing the Cowboys play in the NFC least. Like we could win. What? How many games do we have to win the division? We've already won
Like
2.
8.
Like win, and not even 8. We win 7. We win every divisional game. I think we're in the playoffs. Like who's winning more than 7 games in our division?
Um, maybe Eagles.
The
They're
Eagles
terrible,
lost
but
to
they're
the Eagles lost to a team without a name. The Eagles lost to the Washington football
but they
team.
play New York Giants this week. They might actually because they're what? They're 1-1. Wait, they're 1-2-1.
Uh, that would be 4 games. They've played 5 games, right?
Then they're 1-3 and
1,
one.
3, and 1. Yeah.
And if they play and they win, they'll be 2-3 and 1. So they'll beat us because we're 2 and 4.
Right. Right. But we're also playing Washington this week.
Yeah, true.
And that's a must-win game. We cannot afford to lose divisional games.
No, absolutely not.
And I mean, I know Andy Dalton looked awful in the first game, and our defense is one of the worst in the league, if not the worst. But I think we can beat everyone in our division.
Dalton looked awful. I don't think Anton looked awful. I knew he threw a couple of picks, but here's the thing. It's a new team, or 3 picks, whatever. It's a new team, right? He doesn't have any, he hasn't played with any of these guys before. This is just a brand new team to him.
Well, he's been practicing with these guys.
Yes, but it's not the same as an in-game situation.
Mm-hmm.
And our O-line has been trash.
Gosh, our O-line, what happened? All the injuries. I know.
Right? So he doesn't have an O-line in front of him. Zeke, who should have been the guy to step up after his injury, had 2 fumbles, 2 lost fumbles in the first half.
Yeah, and Zeke needs to get that under control. He's fumbling way too much.
But everyone says he played, but also there were moments that he looked really good, I think.
Yeah.
In the game, Gallup dropped one at the end of the half, which was completely Gallup's fault. It was a great throw by Dalton, a perfect look.
It was no. And it was not. Hold on.
Good.
Hold on. Let me clarify on that one. So, the throw you're talking about to Gallup 100% should have caught it. Right? That's an easy catch for an NFL player. It was not a perfect throw. It was a poorly thrown ball.
It was a pretty well thrown ball.
It was
in his hand.
It was in his hands. Gallup has no excuses. Yeah, that's 100% Gallup's fault. It's not a great throw.
It was a fine throw.
Gallup did have to jump for it.
It was a good. He didn't have to jump. He was on the ground. He never jumped.
No, he jumped.
I don't know what. He didn't jump. His feet were on the ground.
It was high. He had to jump for it.
No, it was right here.
I know.
It was right by the side of his head. It was.
He jumped
right in the bread bag. No, he should have. That was a. That
It wasn't. It wasn't a bad throw. Hold on.
And I just think, considering everything that's happened, what is going on, he didn't look as terrible as everyone said. I just don't think it's fair to completely say he's awful based off one performance that on a brand new team, first game playing with these guys, your leader is hurt. Think about that. Your leader's hurt. The guy who should be stepping up is playing terrible. You have no offensive line to help protect you with this new team. So it's just there's a lot going on.
No, I agree. He wasn't. He didn't look like a starting caliber quarterback.
Of course. But that's why he's not our starting quarterback.
Well, no, but the hope that everyone had when we brought in Dalton, because Dalton was
Dalton.
Huh?
Dalton.
What did I say?
Dalton.
Dalton. Dalton. Okay. Dalton in Cincinnati. He wasn't an elite quarterback, but he was a good quarterback. He led them to multiple playoffs. He never won a playoff game, but he was good. So a lot of,
but
he wasn't that. Too. Yeah. No, he's not out of his prime yet. He's only 30, I think? 32, something like that?
Yeah.
He's not that old.
Yeah. There's a lot of and our defense is if your defense isn't stepping up to help you, there's just a lot of factors that go into Like, it's not just the quarterback that makes a
Yeah.
game.
But he did miss some wide open throws that he should have made. I'm not
Yes.
talking about the Gallup one anymore.
No.
That one's 100% Gallup's fault. Gallup
I know.
has to catch that.
I know that he made mistakes. Don't get me
Uh-huh.
wrong. I'm just saying, like, everyone is, blaming Dalton for, like, how terrible he looked. But our defense did not play good.
Mhm.
Our O-line is, like, completely hurt. He doesn't get a ton of time in the
That's something I wanted to address. Considering all the injuries our O-line has had, they've looked
decent.
like way better than they should.
Yes, of course.
Like that's
I'm
what
not saying that.
I would
I'm not saying
say.
our O-line is terrible. I'm just saying that we do have a lot of injuries and they're not
Yeah.
as good as they
Yeah,
could be.
our O-line is no longer one of our strengths,
Yes.
but I wouldn't say it's a weakness. Like,
No,
even
it's
with
middle
all
of the
these
pack.
injuries, I've been really impressed by these guys considering all the
Oh,
injuries.
for sure. But I'm just saying, and like the next leader on that team is not stepping up.
Yeah,
He actually
well, so
took a step
about
down.
Zeke. So his fumbles, he needs to get that under control, right? That's been terrible. Right? He has to figure that out. But watching him run, he's looked way more explosive this year than he did last year. I've really liked what I've seen from him from excluding the fumbles. Like, he's been running with a lot more explosion.
Oh, I think so too. I think like like you said, besides the fumble, he's been looking good, but it doesn't help if you're
Right, yeah.
on a run.
He's been an issue this year because of the fumbles, but if he wasn't fumbling, I think he
would be a benefit.
He's back to being one of the best running backs in the league. Like last year.
Oh, I completely agree. I'm not saying. I'm just saying he should be stepping up, but he's not.
Yeah.
Like, he should be the guy that you can give the ball to if you need that, but you can't.
Right.
And I think Pollard actually looked good. That game, like, he kind of stepped up when Zeke couldn't really. I think Pollard looked pretty good that game, but it's not the same because Zeke should be a leader on that team.
Yeah. I think Pollard looked. So in the past, excluding the Cardinals game, I think Pollard has been awesome. He's not Zeke.
Pollard looked good in that.
Hold on. He's not Zeke, obviously, but in that backup role, he's been amazing, and he'd be a starter for a lot of teams in the NFL, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But what I saw from him against the Cardinals, I wasn't impressed. I thought he looked mediocre at best. I thought, like, usually he just wasn't getting it done. He wasn't getting the yards that he usually gets.
Anyone was that game.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But
I think we took a big blow with losing Dak.
Yeah.
And that caused like morale issues. You lost your leader.
I was really hoping that might light a fire under everyone and be like, yeah, we're winning this for Dak. We are getting this done for Dak.
Oh yeah, but
I thought our defense might play better after losing Dak. That was not the case at all. Well, that's been close to an hour. I think we might have gone a little bit over. I'm not sure.
More for the people to enjoy.
Yes. Also, yeah, I think this is a good spot to end it. We'll be coming out with another one pretty soon. Actually, our next one will be us talking about The Mandalorian, because me, Coulter, and our friend Hunter are all going to watch that together, and then we're going to record a video talking about that. So that's
you will
the plan.
be hearing a lot about The Mandalorian.
Yes, that will. So the next one will be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, don't watch the episode following this one. We'll
put a disclaimer in the title and everything.
Yeah. So thanks for listening to us. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, anything, let us know. We have our email down in the show notes. So I'll say it out loud now. It's weekendopinionspodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's weekend spelled WEAKEND, opinionspodcast@gmail.com. So please let us know there. Also, if you like listening to us, if you like what you've heard from us, please tell your friends, let them know. And yeah, got anything to say, Coulter?
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy us just talking about who knows what. And I'm really sorry about the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah, that was interesting. No, but I thought that was fun. If you have anything like that, anything different you want us to do, any fun ideas like that, let us know, because I had fun doing that. I mean,
Yeah,
it was bad, but maybe it was
we're
so
not good
bad
at
that it was
roasting,
funny.
hopefully. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So, see you guys in the next episode.
One true host, Coulter
Adios.
Barnes.